Manila, Philippines, October 18, 2025. As the first rays of sunlight break over the horizon, a new day begins in a city that is almost unrecognizable from just a decade ago. The morning sun rises over a city transformed. Sleek skyways crisscross the skyline, modern metro lines hum with energy, and construction cranes dot the horizon, finishing projects that were once only distant promises. The city pulses with a sense of progress and possibility. In Bonifacio Global City, young professionals in crisp attire rush into gleaming glass towers, fueling a new generation of tech startups and global ventures. The energy is palpable, as ambition and innovation fill the air. This is not the Philippines of old headlines or faded memories. The contrast between the past and present is striking. Historic streets now stand side by side with modern developments, symbolizing a nation in transition. A powerful transformation is underway, reshaping this archipelago into a new Asian force. The city's skyline is a testament to the country's determination to rise and redefine itself. For decades, the world saw the Philippines through a lens of poverty, instability, and missed opportunities. News reports often focused on hardship, overshadowing the resilience and potential of its people. But that narrative is being rewritten by Filipinos themselves. Across the nation, communities are coming together, and young minds are collaborating in vibrant workspaces determined to chart a new course for their country. A new chapter is unfolding, driven by ambition, vision, and optimism. Filipino entrepreneurs are stepping forward with bold ideas, and business leaders are embracing change with confidence. The nation is shedding its old skin, revealing a dynamic, forward-looking country. Neighborhoods once overlooked are now thriving, and the skyline evolves almost daily, reflecting the pace of progress. The world is starting to notice. International headlines now speak of growth, innovation, and opportunity, as investors and leaders turn their attention to the Philippines' remarkable rise. This is more than economic growth or infrastructure. It's a story of national spirit, of a people united by hope and pride, determined to shape their own future. From the vibrant markets of Cebu to the high-tech offices and co-working spaces in Clark, Pampanga, momentum is building across the islands. Every region is contributing to this wave of progress. The Philippines is no longer just a labor source for the world. It's becoming a center of innovation and creativity. Filipino engineers and scientists are developing technologies that are making an impact far beyond their borders. This transformation is deliberate, born of bold reforms, strategic investment, and the collective will of a nation refusing to be left behind. Partnerships are being forged, and new opportunities are opening up every day. The country is navigating 21st century geopolitics with newfound confidence, asserting its place on the global stage and protecting its interests with resolve. The story of the Philippines is now about seizing opportunity, empowering the next generation, and shaping its own destiny. The unseen transformation is becoming visible to the world, and it's only just beginning. To truly understand where the Philippines is headed, we must first look back and appreciate the journey that brought it here. The story of this nation is one of both struggle and hope. Orban Maid, Agdumpantinstein, woven through generations. You must understand its past, an era marked by both hardship and resilience, where every challenge became a lesson for the future. Centuries of Spanish and American rule left deep scars on the Filipino identity, shaping its culture and society. Yet, these years of foreign domination also forged a resilient spirit, a determination to survive and thrive against all odds. World War II devastated Manila, reducing the city to ruins, but Filipinos, united by hope and courage, rebuilt their capital brick by brick, showing the world their unwavering determination. Political turbulence and martial law followed, entrenching poverty and inequality for millions. Yet, even in the darkest times, hope endured, and the people's spirit remained unbroken. This long history of hardship and adversity created a remarkable resilience, an active force for change that continues to shape the nation today. It's seen in communities coming together to rebuild after devastating typhoons, neighbors helping neighbors, and strangers becoming family in times of crisis. It's found in entrepreneurs who start with little more than a dream, building businesses from scratch and creating opportunities for others. The spirit of bayanihan, communal unity and cooperation, is the nation's bedrock, a living tradition that brings people together to overcome any challenge. The past is not forgotten, it's cherished as a source of strength and wisdom, with stories passed down from elders to the next generation. Struggles for independence and justice have shaped a nation that values freedom, democracy, and progress, inspiring new generations to fight for what is right. This collective memory, built on sacrifice and hope, fuels the drive for a better future for all Filipinos. The Philippines' challenges have prepared it for today's opportunities, empowering its people to face the future with confidence, unity, and an unbreakable spirit. Once called the sick man of Asia, the Philippines struggled for decades with economic instability, political turmoil, and widespread poverty. The country's potential seemed locked away, overshadowed by challenges that held back progress and hope. Over the past few decades, the Philippine economy has undergone a remarkable transformation, emerging from its troubled past into a new era of growth and opportunity. Today, it's recognized as one of Asia's fastest-growing economies, propelled by bold economic reforms, improved governance, and a renewed sense of national purpose. Massive infrastructure programs like Build, Build are connecting islands, reducing travel times, and creating new economic corridors that link communities and businesses across the archipelago. These ambitious projects lay the foundation for sustainable growth, boosting trade, tourism, and global competitiveness, while making daily life easier for millions. Foreign investment is on the rise, drawn by the country's strong economic fundamentals, a young and dynamic population, and a skilled, English-speaking workforce ready to compete on the world stage. The booming BPO industry has created millions of jobs, transforming the lives of countless families and making the Philippines a global leader in customer service and outsourcing. Growth is no longer limited to services. The economy is diversifying into manufacturing, technology, and tourism, with new industries emerging and innovation hubs taking root in cities across the country. This diversification makes the economy more resilient, better able to withstand global shocks and adapt to changing times. Millions have been lifted from poverty as new opportunities reach even the most remote communities, and social programs help families build better futures. A growing middle class is fueling domestic consumption, driving demand for goods, services, and experiences that were once out of reach for many. The national narrative has shifted from mere survival to aspiration, as young Filipinos dream bigger and reach higher than ever before. The Philippines is now a rising star, proving that with the right policies, leadership, and the indomitable spirit of its people, dramatic change is not just possible, it's happening. The country's economic transformation is being felt by ordinary Filipinos, from bustling cities to rural towns, as hope and opportunity spread. While challenges remain, such as inequality, climate risks, and the need for continued reform, progress is undeniable, and the momentum is building. The world is watching a remarkable turnaround as the Philippines steps confidently onto the global stage, ready to shape its own future. The Philippines' greatest asset is its people. With a median age of 25, it boasts one of Asia's youngest, most dynamic populations. This demographic dividend powers economic growth and innovation. Filipino workers are globally recognized for their skills, adaptability, and English proficiency. Overseas Filipinos send vital remittances and serve as cultural ambassadors worldwide. Heavy investment in education and STEM is preparing youth for future jobs. Tech startups are flourishing, and young Filipinos are driving social and cultural change. They're engaged, connected, and building the nation's future. The youth are not waiting. They're leading the Philippines' ascent. In a complex world, the Philippines pursues pragmatic, agile diplomacy. Its alliance with the United States remains a cornerstone of defense and security. As a founding ASEAN member, the Philippines champions regional cooperation and stability. It builds consensus on economic and security issues, amplifying its global voice. The country is diversifying partnerships with Japan, South Korea, Australia, and others. These relationships are built on shared values and mutual interests. By cultivating a wide network, the Philippines enhances its strategic autonomy. Diplomacy goes beyond summits. Trade, tourism, and cultural exchanges are key. The Philippines is positioning itself as a reliable partner for peace and development. Its balanced approach reflects growing diplomatic maturity. Power isn't just military or economic, it's also cultural. The Philippines' unique blend of East and West gives it broad appeal. Filipino warmth and hospitality leave a lasting impression worldwide. The global diaspora of nearly 10 million Filipinos spreads culture and goodwill. Creative industries, film, music, fashion, cuisine are gaining global recognition. These exports shape a modern, positive image of the nation. Soft power builds bridges and enhances influence in ways hard power cannot. As the Philippines grows, its culture remains a vital, enduring asset. The Philippines' 21st century story is one of transformation. The journey hasn't been easy, but the direction is clear. Economic dynamism, youth, and strategic diplomacy are fueling momentum. The nation is actively building its future, not waiting for it. Its rise offers lessons. History doesn't dictate destiny, and investing in people pays off. The Philippines is becoming a model for overcoming adversity and building prosperity. The future shines brightly for this archipelago nation. The Philippines is poised to become a major force in Asia. The world should watch and learn from its inspiring ascent.